Hi, this is Malcolm and you watch Mojo Recaps now. Before we begin this video, if you are one of those who like this kind of content, you're gonna miss a lot of fun if you don't follow and subscribe to our channel. So do it now, then come to see what we have for you today. Gwen wakes up, but this time with no dream at all, which made her angry. She is worried about Finney. She starts to think that he is the one who takes her into those dreams. On another side, Finney comes to later frustrated and scared about his fate. He didn't know what he has to do now. The black phone rings again, and he picks up the phone with anger. "What? You gonna say something? Do you even know who you are?" Finney said that. "What the hell kind of question is that?" That very angry voice replied, "This boy is really much more aggressive than the others, more tough guy than him right now," and turns the table on him. He starts to ask Finney so strong and tough questions, putting him in his fact of situation and responsibility. He's now inside a terrible nightmare and will soon come to an end, with his end pathetic life. Finney concludes with who is talking. That's Vance Hopper, the toughest kid in school. Now we see something even more strange. Something supernatural is going on with Gwen. At the same time as that conversation between Finney and Vance, Gwen is in her bathtub at home, seeing her dream Vance's whole story. He's playing on a pinball machine. He's about to achieve a high score, but his score is gone when a kid gets accidentally bumped into the machine, which spoiled his game. Vance gets mad at that kid, and he starts hitting him so badly. Finally, the kid falls motionless to the ground, and he grabs the kid's arm harshly, did engrave the number 7741 into it with a blade. Soon after, he is arrested by the city's cops. Gwen is now part of her dream. She is outside too, seeing him getting into the back seat of the police car. Somehow, she is not surprised by what is happening around her, even though she got into the car too beside Vance. Supernatural powers reach their peak at that moment with Gwen. She is now listening to Finney's voice through the radio in the police car. While he is talking at the same time to Vance in real life, she is now in this situation next to Vance, only she is listening to their conversation. The police car stopped right in front of a house. She walks outside. Gwen gets close to the house's yard. She sees the address is 7741. It's the same number Vance engraved on the boy's arm. Gwen now is out of that. She wakes up from the dream and quickly tells her dad to hurry up, while the details still continue in her mind. In the real life, Finney is still keeping Vance's call. Vance asks if he tried stacking the rugs to get up to the window. Finney answered he has tried many things. He tells him about what he did, and he hasn't much time to continue doing it. There's an exit next to the toilet. On the other side of that is a storage room. If he can make a hole in that spot, he can remove a freezer's back panel and then have access to the storage room. Finney thanks him for helping Vance, but Vance refuses that, and tells him this is not about you. And another supernatural power happened. The last syllable of his word echoed horribly in the form of a terrifying scream, making the walls vibrate and bottles fly around the room, while he pulled out by force into the depths of the darkness. After this terrible call, Finney realizes there is no time to lose. He has to move fast as he can, so he went to the toilet, spots the desired point on the wall, removed the lid of the flush device in the toilet, and began digging. One hit after another, he keeps doing that without despairing. A little while passed until he bumped into the metal cover of the fridge's back. It is a bolted metal sheet. He needs a screwdriver or something to deal with that. The time passes fast. Tick-tock, tick-tock. He returns quickly to flush the device in the toilet, looking for something that works. Finally, he found a thing. It does this. He began to unscrew it and remove it. Yes, he did it. Now he is inside the fridge. He gets close to his freedom. Just one more step for his survival. Just open that door. So he started hitting the closed refrigerator door with his shoulder as hard as he could. Again, he starts to hit, one hit after another, but this time is not the same previous time. The door is sturdy and closed well. He can't go any further forward, not even for a centimeter. It's clear, nothing will work with that. Unfortunately, this is another failed try, but this one is the last one. Only a few minutes and the grabber will be coming for him. Finney now is so sad, so desperate, he feels this is the end, and started crying bitterly. This is really very strange. The black phone ringing again. For what? Who else wants to speak to him? And for what matters? It's already over. But for some reason he couldn't recognize it. He picks up the phone. Oh my God, he almost forgot. There's one more victim that didn't make a call. His dear and intimate friend Robin. Robin tells him to not cry. It's time to get stronger. Finney responds that he gave up as he's tried everything but nothing useful. Robin strongly disagrees and reminds him what he has been told. You're gonna have to stand up for yourself one of these days, do you remember? Someday is today, my friend. I'm not a fighter like you. Finney said that, but Robin did not stand still. He told him a truth absent from him. You were always afraid to throw a punch, but you always knew how to take one, and you always got back up every time. Finney still thinks that he isn't strong enough, but Robin continues. You have to be. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for me. Finney asked in despair. What does it matter? Robin replied motivationally. Because I don't want to die for nothing. I want to at least have died for a friend. Finney began to respond to the voice of reason. He felt that there was another last attempt that must be made. So, there is the plan. Robin has a good suggestion for a weapon. Take the phone and stuff it with dirt to make it so heavy some heft. Then you gotta practice on hit and run technique, over and over. The duo practices now together. Robin tells Finney how to move in the fight using that technique. Step forward, step back, swing, then hit. Do it again. Step forward, step back, swing, then hit. Again. Finney feels fully motivated and committed now. He can do it, and he will struggle for the last breath in his chest. Now it's time to say goodbye. This was the last call. It's all you from here on out. Get out of here for me. Robin said that. With sadness and appreciation, Finney bids farewell to his friend. Goodbye, Robin. Finney now stands alone, and he is ready for that.